So you're in the game now of real estate. You bought some properties, you held them for a while. When does it make sense to sell them? Hi, my name is Matt Coach. I created this YouTube channel to share the tips, tricks, and mistakes on my way to building a multi-million-dollar real estate portfolio. And today I'm going to go over a calculation called return on equity. This is basically a pretty quick evaluation. It's something that not a lot of people are doing regularly. In fact, I didn't have it in my original video when I went over housing budgets and things that I track. But I wanted to show it to you guys today because it's an important long-term metric in understanding when basically it makes sense to sell a house. It's essentially your rating of opportunity cost. So I'm just going to go over that real quick for you guys, how that gets done, and why it's really important. All right, off to the spreadsheet. Alrighty guys, so we're going to go over return on equity. And what this number is basically telling you is your return versus what you could sell the house for. So how is it calculated, right? I'm taking 12 times my realized monthly profit, right? So I'm taking 12 times that. That's my yearly profit, right? And I'm dividing that by what I think the property is worth. So if you guys see, I'm using the appraisal for the house for that, and I'm subtracting my loan from that. So when you go, equity is calculated with assets minus liabilities equal equity, right? If you guys have taken an accounting class, it's a pretty generic formula you guys get. But assets minus liabilities equal equity. So my asset is my house and its value, right? $106,000 for it, right there. Sorry, right there. I got a loan at 75% of that. So my current equity estimation is $26,500, right? So basically, or you could find that by multiplying $106,000 by 0.25, because there's a 75% loan, so only 25% of the equity is left in the house. But why is this calculation important? It's important because it's showing that I'm getting a 19% return on the money versus if I sold it right now, right? So I'm taking basically all this times 12, right, to find my yearly profit and dividing it by this $26,500 that I could theoretically have right now if I sold it, right? So this is really important as a long-term calculation because it's going to show, if your house goes up in value, right, instead of it being $106,000, if it was, $126,000, right? Now we have $46,500 of equity. And now you can see, right, that it went down to 10.8%. So this number is important because at a certain point, right, you aren't returning enough value from this house based on the equity it has available. So you need to either refinance the house to pull back that equity or sell the house. But what this is telling me is that, hey, I have, maybe that's still cool with me. Maybe 10.8% is cool with me, but maybe we get, the house goes up to 66,000, right? Now I'm getting a 7.5%. And I can basically weigh this against, hey, if I sold this house, I could buy, basically 3 houses for this that had a 19% return on equity, right? And I could triple this up with down payments and basically getting a new loan. Or I can take out 75% of this $66,500 and get a brand new loan again for the house. So this is all important information to keep track of because your house should appreciate, right? At least that's been the history has been that houses go up in value over time, and you pay down your loan balance over time. That's guaranteed, right? You keep making payments, your loan balance goes down. So as you pay down that loan balance, your equity goes up, and as your house appreciates, that equity goes up. So that spread grows and grows as you own the house. So basically, every single year is going to make more and more sense, most likely, for you to sell your house, as it goes up in value, because the rents don't keep up with that growth, because you're getting growth in two ways, right? You're getting your debt paid down, right? And you're getting your house appreciating, right? So, anyways, with that, if you want to know how much debt you've paid down, you need to check out your amortization schedule. I'll have a video on that. I'll probably do that next week for Finance Friday. But yes, this is your long-term calculation. So what you want to do is you want to set a number to this, whether it's a 8% or 10% or something like that, where you go like, hey, when I hit this amount, I need to pull out the equity of the house. So I need to make a decision whether I want to refinance the house or sell the house. But this is that number that basically tells you, hey, in 5 years, 10 years, whatever, that I'm at a position now where this house makes sense for me to sell it or refinance it. It has too much equity, and I'm not comfortable with that ratio anymore. So that's why this number is important. Most people don't talk about it, but make sure you know about return on equity for long-term calculations of what properties you should or shouldn't sell. All right, catch y'all later.